Hello everybody. So sorry I'm late, but we had some festivities, 4th of July and stuff, and it's been really hectic. So I'm back, and this time I am going to do the type A diet for all you blood type A's. And this is a very special diet because well, number one, I'm blood type A, and I'm actually active in it. So this will be very beneficial to a lot of people, including myself. So first, I want to say thank you guys for supporting me and viewing my videos. Even if you don't view it, I would love for you to please share it on your wall. You never know if there's someone that you know that is suffering or hurting or needs some type of advice or some type of help with their dieting or their health. So if you could please, if you don't watch the whole video, just share it on your wall. And everyone who has supported me and shared it on their wall, I want to say thank you so much. I just want to help people and help them get on the right track, okay? So we're doing type A diet. Before I start, I want to say I will, like I did with type O, basically the book I've been reading is called Eating Right for Your Type. You can get it on eBay. I mean, you can get it on eBay too, I think, but Amazon is where I got mine. And you can get it on Amazon. Um, until then, I'm going to try to help you with what I can. The book is very helpful. So let's talk about the foods that type A people can eat. Um, Basically, your blood, it creates you. It's what's in your body. Without your blood, how do you get everything from your brain to your heart to your legs to your arms? So basically, it carries all the nutrients throughout your body that you need to survive. Okay, so it's very important to eat the foods that help your blood instead of the foods that don't, because it reacts in a bad way, and then it causes health problems, and um, it causes weight gain. Okay, so I am overweight, but I do have I'm very healthy as far as going to the doctor. I had a good visit, but I do suffer from allergies and asthma. And in this section and in this video, I will actually talk about myself too, a little bit about my journey. Okay, so let's talk about type A diet. Type A diet is the reading this book. This is the toughest diet you in the book. The reason I say this is because type A people are the very first vegetarians, and I'm so sorry, but type A people, you have to understand um, that this is going to benefit you. It's the toughest diet, the toughest one in the book from reading it. You cannot eat any meat, but I will. There is some suggestions that I'll bring up to you later. So since we're the first vegetarians, we have a sensitive digestive tract. Unlike type O, who produces a lot of stomach acid, type A people, we don't produce a lot of stomach acid. Therefore, we cannot eat meat because we can't process it. So what it does is stores in our stomach as fat. Think about it. You know what I mean? Think about when you eat meat, how you feel afterwards. You feel kind of crappy, right? Okay. Well, I do. Okay, so it slows down your we have low metabolism, and so we have to introduce the foods that are going to build our metabolism and not slow them down. Things that causes weight gain, and this is in a bad way. So people who are just like, well, I'm skinny, I want to gain weight, this is not a good way to gain weight. Eating meat, dairy foods, kidney beans, lima beans, and wheat in overabundance, those things will increase your weight. In the book, it would explain why they do. I won't go into that because the book has so much more to offer, but I'm just going to give you some things to help you right now. Things that encourage weight loss: vegetable oils, soy foods, vegetables, and pineapple. I said earlier in one of my posts, pineapple is very good for you. Pineapple is good for your digestive tract, and it also helps eliminate gas, bloating, and water retention. So if you ever find yourself a little gassy, first of all, you may have eaten something that you were not supposed to eat, and therefore you're like, oh, I'm so gassy. Eat pineapple. But in the meantime, remember what you ate and kind of go and look in the book and see, hey, I ate that and I wasn't supposed to eat that. That's probably why I'm so gassy. But other than that, don't just eat pineapple for that. It's good for your intestines. It's amazing. Um, and if you don't know how to cut a fresh pineapple, I can show you guys. I can do a video on how to cut a fresh pineapple. I don't know. I just learned. Um, so let's talk about the meats. Again, we don't have a lot of stomach acid, so therefore we cannot process meats a lot. Process meat. Um, what I would do is meat. I cut it cold turkey. I said no more meat. I stopped eating meat completely, and in 2 weeks I lost 10 pounds. I went down. Within a couple more weeks, I went down a whole pan size. It just makes sense. Couple years ago, I actually cut beef and pork from my diet, and from then I was only eating turkey and fish and chicken. But when I cut the beef and the pork, I noticed a tremendous change in my skin. I noticed a tremendous change in my metabolism. Just the overall, I noticed a change in my tummy, went down a lot. Um, and it just made sense when I read the book and it said no meat. So now I'm like, well, let me cut chicken and let me cut turkey. And I did. And I noticed a bigger change. So what I'm asking you to do is that if you want to cut cold turkey, you can, but try to eliminate little by little. Understand that um, pork and those types of things don't serve any nutrition for your body. People consume it, but it doesn't help. So I would leave that up to you. But in my journey, I stopped eating meat. It's actually been a whole month, and when I tried to eat a piece of chicken, I felt so sick. So know that when you cut it for a week or two, you won't even yearn for it. Like when you yearn for it and you decide to eat it, you're not going to want to eat it anymore. It doesn't taste very good. So seafood, we're going to move to seafood. I think that's it about meat. Oh, and try to not eat a lot of processed meats either. Processed meats are not good for you. It slow down your metabolism. Like all your lunch meats and hot dogs and things like that. Those are processed, so you want to eliminate those things. So let's go back to seafood. Seafood, highly beneficial seafood for you. Cod, perch, pollock, salmon, sardines, snail, trout, whitefish, whiting. Those are all good for you. The only thing that I really pretty much eat from as far from the seafood, I've been eating a lot of fresh salmon, and I put it on like a George Foreman grill, or I put it on the grill. They tell you to broil it or bake it. They don't say anything about grill in the book, but I guess they just say don't fry it. You know what I mean? So I've been eating fish, and not just, I mean, I've been eating salmon, and I eat it like maybe three times a week. Okay. And that's good. The book breaks it down from African and ancestry, Caucasian, and Asian, I think. Yeah. So they break it down and they tell you you should eat it this 3 times a week, 4 times a week, etc., etc. So a book will help you. So read the book because I can't give you everything. Avoid catfish, clam, crab, eel, flounder, frog, grouper, lobster, lox, which is smoked salmon, oysters, scallops, shrimp, and squid. Those things are all bad for you. Please do not eat them. They're terrible. So if you want to try to substitute meat, salmon is pretty good and it actually gets you full. And you could put some stuff on it, which I'm going to tell you later what kind of things you could put on it to make it good. Okay. Dairy. Um, I did mention this in the type O video. Type O video, I mentioned that African Americans, people of African ancestry, we do not process dairy very well, because our ancestors didn't have dairy in their diets. They didn't have cow milk. They didn't have milk, you know what I mean? They had goat milk, but other than that, they didn't have cow milk and things like that. And nowadays, everything that we eat, like our cheeses and everything, are made from cow milk. So it's very important to know that African Americans, we really not really can digest dairy a lot. So it's probably good to try to eliminate your dairy. The good dairy, they want you to eliminate anything with whole milk. That's gonna really just tear your stomach up. Um, and also, if you suffer from respiratory problems like me, I have asthma and I have allergies very bad. Milk creates mucus and it's hard for you to breathe. It just creates too many problems for your respiratory asthma problems, allergy problems. And let me tell you something, this is the truth. I am living proof that this is the truth. Dairy is terrible for me. I have it gives me so many problems. So understand that this is the truth because I'm living proof, okay? Um, so limit your intake of dairy. In the book, it'll tell you you can have certain cheeses and eggs and things according to your ancestry, but you can read the book. But until then, avoid American cheese, blue cheese, butter, buttermilk, cheddar cheese, Colby cheese, cottage cheese, cream cheese, half and half, ice cream, Swiss cheese, string cheese, Parmesan, provolone, cow milk, and sherbet. There's a lot of other things that I did not mention, and there's a lot of things in the book that could be okay for you. So if you have any questions about this type of cheese or this type of meat or fruit or vegetable, please let me know and I can give you the answer because I can't name everything. So you can always inbox me or comment below, okay? So for right now, I'm just giving you the major stuff. So if I did not name it and you're like, oh, I really like it, ask me and I can always help you, okay? But until then, avoid those things in your diet, okay? Oils. Highly beneficial oils for you are flaxseed, olive oil, and walnut oil. Avoid castor oil, coconut oil, corn oil, cottonseed oil, and peanut oil. Those are the things those are the oils you should avoid. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I use olive oil. In fact, hold that thought. In fact, when I make like my sauteed vegetables, or if I'm going to do something, I actually use um, olive oil. You can use any type you want. This is from Walmart, so this is good for you. I don't use it a lot, um, but it's perfect for your salads or whatever. Okay. Um, Nuts. Or yes, let's talk about the nuts we can eat. Flaxseed, peanut butter, pumpkin seed, and black walnut. In the book, I think what it talks about for peanuts, they want you to eat like the peanuts with the hull on it, not the shell, but like the red part that's on the peanut that you see all the time. Those are really good for you. The book will tell you why, but get you some fresh peanuts and eat them. In the morning, I sometimes eat like a toast, like a piece of toast, and I'll put like peanut butter on it. My advice to you is to please try all natural peanut butter. The reason why it's less processed and it doesn't contain all those hydrogenated oils, which are not good for you. Trust me. Trust me when I say this. When you look at it, most of your regular peanut butter says fully hydrogenated, and that is not good at all for any type, okay? So try to get all natural peanut butter, all natural butters if you can, okay? Avoid Brazil nut, cashews, cashew butter, and pistachio nuts, okay? Avoid those nuts. Beans. Type A needs vegetable proteins. So your biggest consumption will be beans and vegetables because you need the proteins. A lot of proteins that type O get is from meat, but there's other ways to consume proteins and you can get them in your beans, okay? So black beans, these are highly beneficial beans for you. Black beans, black eyed peas, green beans, which is string beans or snap beans, any type of green beans, lentil, pinto beans. Soybean is like the biggest thing. Soy is like a big thing for type A. That's the most beneficial thing for you ever is soy. Soy. Soy cheese, soy milk, soy tofu, soy whatever. If it has soy in it, consume it. It's good for you. Okay, avoid garbanzo beans, chickpea, kidney beans, lima beans, and navy beans. Again, there's more beans out there. If you need a question about it, just ask me. Let's talk about cereals. Um, You want to try to avoid wheat consumption again, especially if you have allergy problems. I'm living proof of allergy problems again with wheat. When I was 4, I was diagnosed with allergy to wheat, and no one knows why. I am type A. What do you think? I mean, like, what a coincidence. I'm type A. I'm allergic to wheat. When I eat wheat, I am terrible. I'm sneezing and congested and just terribly like awful. So I have tested this diet for this whole month. I have been like eating what I'm supposed to eat. And if I slip up and eat too much wheat, I can tell the next day. So trust me, I'm living proof that it does make sense and it does mean anything. And that goes with, and I just told you the meat, I just told you the dairy, and I just told you the wheat. 3 things that are proof, living proof for me, that those things, when they tell you that in the book, it's the truth. And it has helped me. So cereals you should that are highly beneficial for you are kasha, oat bran, and oatmeal. That's one of the things I eat every morning. A bowl of oatmeal, and I put some fresh fruit in it. Sometimes I put like a spoonful of honey, which is okay, and maybe some or brown sugar, which is okay, but you know you don't want to do too much of the brown sugar. It's really good. Put some fruit in it, eat it. It's good. Okay. Avoid cream of wheat, grape nuts, wheat germ, shredded wheat, and wheat bran. Those things are pretty good for you and like fiber and stuff, but there's other ways you can get your fiber. So excuse me, but just avoid everything with wheat. Okay. Breads, highly beneficial is anything with soy flour, like soy flour bread and Ezekiel bread. Ezekiel bread is one thing that actually is entering my home about 2 months ago, and Ezekiel bread is actually pretty good for you. It's like the best bread you can eat because it's not made with any wheat. It's made from like sprouts, and I know it sounds disgusting, but I tried it and it's actually pretty good. They have cinnamon raisin, they have regular, and they also have sesame. So when you go to the store, you can purchase it in like your health food area, and it's in a frozen, it's like cold, frozen. That it being you must keep it cold or frozen when you take it home. It is $5 for the loaf, but don't let that alarm you because honestly it lasts a long time in my home because we don't eat a lot of it. I only eat maybe a slice a day, maybe. Tomorrow I didn't have any today, I may have one tomorrow. So the best thing for you to do is, for instance, find a breakfast and kind of alternate it. Like I'll eat oatmeal every morning, Monday through Friday, maybe a piece of toast and some fruit. And on the weekends, I may eat like an egg. I may have like an egg or something. So you can switch it up. I mean, there's a couple of alternatives for you. That's what I've actually been doing. So oatmeal and toast is good. You want to avoid English muffin, matzo, multigrain bread, pumpernickel, and whole wheat bread. You want to avoid all of those things. Pasta, highly beneficial for you. Buckwheat, kasha, oat flour, rye flour, and soba noodles. No, soba noodles are like, what is soba noodles? Because you can't really eat anything with wheat in it, and people are like, oh, I can't have pasta. It was driving me nuts. I went online and I got this 100% buckwheat noodles. It's called soba noodles. This brand is called King Soba. It's actually not bad. You boil it. Actually, I wish I could open it, but this is a fresh pack. I won't open it. They actually have it set. They have little portions for you. So there's 1, 2, there's 3 in here that they have for you. If you can kind of see, there's 1 here, 2, 3. They have it sectioned off for you. So all you can eat, take one little bundle of soba noodles, boil it. You can put it with, and once it's boiled, and rinse it off like regular pasta. I mean, it looks dark, but don't be alarmed by that. You can put garlic, you can add lemon, you can add olive oil, you can add spinach, you can add You know, whatever's beneficial for you, add it to your pasta. Enjoy it. It's really good. I tried it with tofu once. I can't really get down with the tofu, but you may be able to do it. Tofu is actually very beneficial for us. If you don't want to eat tofu, don't eat it. That's fine. Find something else. That's another thing about this thing. I mean, you hear all the stuff I'm saying. Choose what you want. You don't have to eat all of those things. Choose what you can tolerate. Um, know that when I tell you about the seasonings, look for it in your ingredients. When I go to the store, I'm looking at my ingredients. This has wheat in it. I'm gonna be cautious about that. If there's oats in it, perfect, because oats are good for us. Oatmeal, oat flour, all that stuff is good. So know that you don't have to eat all these things. Just pick and choose what you like, okay? Avoid whole wheat flour. Anything with whole wheat flour, don't you want to avoid it. So look in your ingredients, okay? Vegetables. Vegetables are the most important thing for type A because that's where you're going to get all your minerals. Think about it. You're not eating any meat. You're not eating dairy. So you want to consume as many vegetables as possible, which is great because I got some vegetables and stuff here I'm going to show you, okay? So again, I'm going to list a lot of things that are beneficial for you. You choose and pick what you want. You don't have to eat that. For instance, highly beneficial for you, alfalfa sprouts. I cannot seem to figure out how to eat those. I mean, you put them on your salad, but no way, I just can't do it. Doesn't look good to me. Don't eat it. Pick something else off the list. Artichokes, broccoli, carrots, celery, collard greens, garlic, ginger, kale, romaine lettuce, okra, all types of onion, parsley, parsnip, pumpkin, spinach, and turnip. Of course, there's more stuff. If you have questions, let me know. Avoid cabbage, chili pepper, eggplant, mushrooms, olives, peppers of any type, cayenne, green, jalapeno, red, sweet, yellow. No peppers. For some reason, the book says it aggravates us in some way. The book will tell you why. No potatoes. That means red, white, blue, sweet, yams. No potatoes. I know that broke your heart because it broke mine. um, no tomato. Oh, that broke my heart too. That means no more spaghetti. No more. Um, check your salad dressing. Some of them are made with a tomato paste. No tomato. It says that it's very bad for you. It has something in it that will decrease your insulin in your body, which is a main cause for diabetes. So please, no more tomato. It says it in the book. You might want to read it, pick it up, and it'll explain why. No yam or yuca or sauerkraut. Okay, so this is what I've been doing. One of the things I've done is when I make my salad, whenever I am for a salad, I try to eat salad a couple times a week. So that's really good. This is romaine lettuce. So what I do is you can go to the store and pick it up fresh, or you can get it out the bag, or you can get it already chopped up, whatever. This just entered my home somehow. You take the romaine, I take the romaine and I cut it up and I rinse it off. I put it on a plate. And this is some veggie cheese that I use. It's lactose free, as you can see, lactose free, and it's made from soy. It's a soy base, so it's good. It does have a little it does have like some vitamins and stuff in it. Of course, you can look at it yourself, but it's actually okay. I don't put a lot on it because it's not very expensive, but it's a little costly. So you want to be careful on how much you put on it. So I do sprinkle the veggie cheese because I really like cheese on my salad for some reason. I don't know. And then cucumber. Cucumber is very beneficial for us. So you can, of course, it doesn't say, but you can eat it. Some people slice it and then put it on their salad this way, or you can take the skin off. I haven't done the research about the skin, but most of the time the skin is pretty good for you. So I put this on there, and then onion. You can slice some onion on there. I'm not really fond of raw onion, but that's good for you. Then you can sprinkle a little olive oil, or you can sprinkle, a little dressing, but you might want to choose a light dressing. That's something that I do. That one of the things I do. I also do a vegetable soup. Hold tight. Okay, sorry about that. This is something I do that I got at the Kroger. I got this at Kroger. This is a broth. It's a vegetarian broth. It's no chicken, so that means it doesn't have any type of meats in it. It's got filtered water, organic celery, carrots, and onions, sunflower oil, sea salt, a little garlic. Um, I put this in a pot and I go to the freezer section. I get the mixed vegetables. The mixed vegetables has corn, green beans, carrots, and peas. And I will take that bag of mixed vegetables and put it in that pot. And I actually just made some tonight so I can have it for the next couple of days. I put the vegetables in there, and I let it cook for like 10-15 minutes, and I have vegetable soup. And I know it's like, that's not fresh. Honey, it's amazing. It's some good stuff. I don't have to put anything in it. You could put a little salt in it if you want to, but that's it. I don't have to put anything else in it. It's good and lasts me 2 days. So those are some of the things that I'm doing. If you guys are interested in that, it's actually really good. Not really a big fan of soup, but that's something I have actually done every week since I've been doing this diet. I actually eat soup twice a week. It's good. So let's talk about the fruits. Type A people should eat fruits 3 times a day. Highly beneficial fruits: blackberry, blueberry, cherries, all types of cherries, cranberries, grapefruit, lime, lemon, pineapple, plum, and prune. And avoid bananas, coconut, mango, melon, like honeydew and cantaloupe, oranges, any type of oranges or tangerines, papaya, and plantain. Those things we have to avoid. It broke my heart because I love mango, and all my life I've eaten bananas, but bananas are not good for us. Mangoes are not good for us, and coconut is not good for us, and oranges. So I'm sorry that broke your heart. It broke my heart too. Rest in peace to those bananas, because I love me some bananas. Every morning, what you want to do, type A people, take a lemon, slice it in half, and squeeze it into a glass of warm, like lukewarm, not cold, lukewarm water. Every morning, do that, okay? Slice that lemon in half, put it in a glass of lukewarm water. Drink that before you eat anything in the morning. That's going to clear the mucus out in your intestines, get you ready for your day. And it's like a small detox. It's amazing. Do it every day before you consume anything, okay? Take your multivitamin or whatever vitamins that you need to take for the day. And make sure you eat something. I just spilled some water on my paper. That's one of the things that's good for you to do every day, okay? The juices that are highly beneficial for you are aloe, carrot juice, celery juice, cherry juice, lime, lemon, grapefruit, prune, spinach, and pineapple juice. Again, pineapples are very good for your digestive tract, okay? Avoid coconut milk, mango milk, orange milk, tomato milk, all the fruits that you should avoid. Avoid those in the juice form. They're not good for you, okay? Sugars. Let's see. You'll be surprised, but sugar and chocolate are actually okay for the type A diet, but they want you to consume it in small amounts. So if you have not eaten chocolate all week and you're like, I really want a candy bar, it's okay. Get you a candy bar, enjoy it, okay? Enjoy your candy bar. Just don't sit there and eat the whole bag or 50 million candy bars or the whole chocolate icing or whatever you don't do that. That's just not good. You want to just, moderation with your sugar. That's why I was saying with your oatmeal, you could put a little sugar in it. It's fine, but just be careful how much you put in there. Neutral. The things that are neutral, white and brown sugar, vanilla, honey, and cinnamon. Those are your neutral things. So the book says neutral. Like, okay, I guess it's okay for every now and then. Avoid black pepper, vinegar, and tamarind. Please note that it's going to be kind of crazy with your diet because you can't have all this stuff. But believe me, garlic is very good for you. So you can season your foods different ways. Onion, garlic, parsley. I've learned different ways. Olive oil. I have learned different ways to season my foods with stuff that's beneficial for me. Which leads us to condiments. Low fat dressing, always. Highly beneficial is mustard and soy sauce. Again, there's the soy. Soy is very good for you. Avoid ketchup, mayo, pickles, pickle relish, any type of vinegar, and Worcestershire sauce. That's all terrible for you. I'm sorry. But if you think about it, you can't eat potatoes or meat, so you don't really need the ketchup or the mayo or the relish or the pickles. I mean, you don't eat pickles like pickles, but if you think about it, you don't need those condiments on anything else. You don't put ketchup on your salad, so that's easy if you can cut your meat and cut your potatoes. Teas that are highly beneficial for you. We're the opposite of type O, where we want to increase our metabolism, and they need something to soothe their immune system, and we need something to build our immune system. So there's a lot of different teas, but I'll just give you some. Aloe, chamomile, dandelion, fennel, fenugreek, ginseng. Those are all a couple of different teas that are great for you. There's a whole bunch more, trust me. Avoid cayenne pepper, corn silk, juniper, and rhubarb. Those are things you should avoid. There's also more in there that you should avoid. So pick the book up, okay? Beverages. Drink plenty and plenty of water. Lots and lots of water. Water, water, water. Keeps you hydrated, and it's good for you. Drink lots of water. Water. Drink lots of it. Stay hydrated. Red wine. In fact, red wine, if you drink it a glass every day, is proven to help for cardiovascular problems and things like that. So red wine's good. Coffee and green tea. Type O people cannot have coffee because it produces a lot of stomach acid for them, and they already possess a lot of stomach acid. We don't have a lot of stomach acid. So coffee actually helps produce stomach acid, in which it'll help us digest our food. So coffee's good, and decaf and caffeinated. So enjoy your coffee, my friends. Again, try putting soy milk in your coffee if you like cream and half and stuff. It actually doesn't make it taste different. I know you're like, soy milk, ill, but I've actually put soy milk in my coffee just a little bit with the, a little sugar, and it's totally fine. It doesn't change the taste of the coffee. To me, it doesn't. It's actually pretty good. So you can try that, and it just tastes like your coffee. If you gotta have the cream in it, or make it light skinned or whatever. Green tea is good for you. And avoid beer, distilled liquor, seltzer water, soda, and black tea. Those things you should avoid. So that's just the section that ends the fruits and the foods. Again, the type A diet is very difficult to get accustomed to, but you can do it. Try it for a week. Try it for a week. Challenge yourself. Try it for 2 weeks if you want to challenge yourself. I did it for 2 weeks. I went cold turkey, and amazing results. So if you want to feel better and you want to lose a couple pounds, I would definitely. Now for everybody, I want to say that sometimes you may not experience the actual weight loss. You may actually see inches go down on your stomach. That's one of the things that happened for me, that I lost some of the weight, then my inches was going away, and I didn't see any weight losing, but my inches were going down. So that's great. That's great news. Do not stop. Just keep going. Don't get discouraged. Everyone's different. So the next thing I want to tell you guys about is there's a lot of there's also a vitamin section in the book. I haven't really picked up much vitamins because I take a multivitamin every day. So I think that that's very important for everybody, just to try to consume a vitamin, because your body is lacking the stuff that you don't eat. For instance, we can't consume dairy, so we need calcium in our diet. You need to get a vitamin high in calcium. Yeah, does that make sense? It's substituting for what your body is not getting. You need the calcium, which is mostly in dairy. Get you something with calcium in it. Okay, so the book does have a couple of vitamins that are good for you: vitamin C, vitamin E, calcium, and we want to try to build our immune system. Build it, build it, build it. And make sure you eat a lot of iron too. Beans and let's see, soy milk, eggs, broccoli and spinach. They are high in iron. Good for you. Okay, so let's talk about the exercises, and then I'll end my video because I know it's going on a little long. Type A people, which is now we have the hardest diet, but we have the best exercise regimen, because type A people, are you ready for this? We need relaxing exercises because our stress profile is pretty high. So they say no tedious exercising. You need soothing, calming, relaxing exercises. Tai Chi, yoga, martial arts, golf, brisk walking, like jogging, I guess, swimming, dance, and low impact aerobics, and even stretching. Those are the types of things they want us to do. It just says that it attacks our nervous system when we do too much strenuous exercise. It's not good for our stress profile. So we need to make sure we're doing some things like that. Now, the book also will label and tell you, I know you can't see it, but these are the list of the exercises. It tells you how many times a week, how long you should do it and how many times a week. So for me, I've been taking like a Zumba classes, which is like a dance class for like an hour. And then sometimes I'll go to water aerobics. That's very rare, but I do. And I know I should probably do more walking or something, but those are the types of things that you can do. It's really fun. Swimming, just relaxing things. Nothing that's going to stress you out. They don't want you to be stressed. Okay, so that is it. They just tell you about the personality. The early type A's had the clever, sensitive, passionate, and they're very smart, and they like to meet challenges and have a more complex life. And it's just tells us more about type A people and your personality traits, what most type A people seem to compose of. So that is it for that part. I went on a little longer, but again, I did because I'm type A and I just want to help you guys out. There's lots of more meal plans that I've done. I have actually, when I can eat the fish, I eat 3 times a week the salmon. I put a little olive oil on it, some garlic and parsley and a little bit of salt, and I grill it on the George Foreman grill, or I put it in the oven and bake it, and it's good. You eat that and you eat 2 vegetables with it. Broccoli, spinach, your carrots, whatever. There's times where I'll just eat a plate full of vegetables. That's what it is. I'll saute the carrots, broccoli, spinach, and just eat a plate full of vegetables. I know it sounds like a rabbit, but it is. But it's good for you, and it's good for you and later in life. So I want to say thank you again. If you could please share this, even if you don't read the whole thing. I appreciate your time. I appreciate everything, and I hope this benefits you. I just want to help, not so much promoting the book, but I want to help people feel better. I'm tired of seeing my friends on my timeline, hospital visits and doctor visits. I want everyone, it just saddens me. So if you guys could just, whatever diet you decide to do, eat the foods that's good for you, avoid the ones that are not good for you, and just continue it. Don't stop. Those are the things that's good for you in your life. And I hope that it helps you feel better. Thank you, my friends. My next video would be type, I have people request, it'll either be type B or type AB. Whatever, who knows? Until then, eat to live and not live to eat. Be healthy, love yourself, love others. Thank you, thank you, thank you.